This video is all about choosing your art form. As you know, there's so many different forms of art. It's not just paintings. It's also sculptures, jewelry, drawings, film, books, poetry, all sorts of things like fashion, makeup, graphic design, any kind of design. So think about what you love the most, what you want more of in your life, what you really want to prioritize more, spend time doing more of, and are really curious about. Because it can be something that you don't know much about, but you want to know more about. It can be something that you're new at, but you want to bring it into your life more. And it can be something that you love so much and are really passionate about it and want to prioritize it more in your life. There are different kinds of people who love art. There are the people who are called art lovers, where they truly appreciate art to the point where they even curate it and collect it. They are art's biggest cheerleaders. Even though they don't make art themselves, they're still very important to all art forms and all artists everywhere. And then there are the people who create art and they make art, but they keep it all to themselves. They just feel the need to get it out of them. So they don't share it with anyone. And they treasure it and they cherish it and they keep it to themselves just because for any reason they don't feel like they need to or want to share it with anyone. But they love the art that they've made and they feel the need to do that, so they keep their own art in their own lives. And then there's the other people who make art, are really passionate about it, and know that they want to share it with the world. They feel that they're meant to do this. They feel that this is a part of their purpose. So they have this creative outlet and they create art through that and share it with the world just because, or to tell a story, or to share a message. Either way, they are the people who create for themselves as well as for other people. They are the people that are in service to others through their art, and they make their art of use to others, whether it's just making someone smile or changing someone's life through their art. So it doesn't matter if you are one of these people or not. If you just want more art in your life, a really great way to start is to think about all the different art forms and go with the one that you are drawn to the most. And it can be more than one, and you can narrow it down if you want, or it doesn't just have to be one, like I said. Any type of movement is considered art. Dance can be art as well. So it's not just limited to what you see on a page, like in a book, or what you see on the screen, like a film, or what you see on a canvas, like paint. It's also through pictures, photography. It's also through expressing yourself through what you wear. You know, the accessories that you use, the clothes that you wear, the makeup that you use, how you style your hair. It can also be through jewelry that you wear. And it doesn't have to be a tangible form that you can hold. It can also be digital, technical, something that someone designed through technology, with technology. So don't just limit yourself. It doesn't have to be an actual sculpture or painting. It could be those, but it could be other things as well. People overlook the fact that art is everywhere. Art is life. Art is how we live. Art is how we survive. And a lot of people look at it as a luxury when it is in fact a necessity. So you can totally change your perspective around this if you've felt a different way for so long. And lean into your curiosity. Challenge the way that you've been taught. Challenge what society says. If you don't see this as a necessity. So when you explore art through different forms, whether you create art or not, you will start to see that we use art in so many ways. We use art to interact with each other, to communicate with one another, to express ourselves, and so many other ways. So choose your art form, put your all into it. You don't even have to create it, that's okay. But if you do, then that's amazing too. And it doesn't have to be this thing that you spend so much time on if you don't have the time. Either way, if it's a priority to you and if it's important to you and you want more art into your life and you're more curious about it, and you know that it's something that you not only want but you need as well, you can make time for it, even if it's just a little bit of time, a few days a week, even if it's just a little bit of time every day, or even a few times a month. You know, take a class to learn about how to create a form of art, or just to know more about it, like explore. There's people that know about art that's sharing about it. So you don't just have to create art. You can be involved by learning about it too, and observing it and appreciating it and supporting artists in many ways, whether it's buying their art, whether it's bringing their art into your life in some way, whether it's telling someone else about their art, sharing about their art online, talking about their art, or collaborating with them yourself as your own artist. Keep art alive, because it's one of the things that keeps us alive. And when you choose your art form, you don't have to limit yourself. You can choose more than one. But the thing that you're curious about, the thing that you want to know more about, the thing that you're automatically drawn to the most, are the ones to look into, to give more of your focus and attention to. When you really feel something around some form of art, whatever it can be, that's when you know that's your art form. And a lot of times it chooses you instead of you choosing it. But you can also make an effort to choose it. Be conscious, be aware of this, be mindful, do this with intention, and listen to your soul, because it always leads the way for you. I'm an artist myself. I draw with graphite, and I write poetry and fictional short stories. I'm going to write novels as well later on, and I'm going to paint later on too. But for now, I have poetry, short stories, and drawings. So if you want to see more of that, if you want to, have art more into your life, then subscribe to this, because that's what I talk about here. I talk about art, passion, and life. And I have a newsletter publication called Bare Candor about art, passion, and life. And I share my poetry and I share my art on there as well. My fictional short stories are through a different newsletter publication, but I will put that in the description for you. So thanks for watching, and immerse yourself into art. No matter what type it is, there is an art form out there for you. If it doesn't find you first, you can find it. You just have to let yourself explore. Give yourself the room and space to do that in your life. Make time for it. There's a lot more to come. There's so many passions that I have. So I've divided it up into different channels, different publications, and I have podcasts. I don't have a podcast about art, but I have this channel in the newsletter publication so far. So I will be sharing my art on this channel, as well as sharing about art in general, talking about it, and passion and life, because a big part of art is passion as well. So pay attention to how you feel. When you feel that passion and when you feel a certain type of energy around art that you're exploring, that is communicating with you. So always listen, because art is there for you. And you can embrace it and welcome it into your life and be there for it too. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.